When it comes to investing, there are some stocks that you just know are going to be with you for the long term. They are the companies that you believe in, the ones that you're confident will keep growing in the future. In this video, I'll share with you 8 stocks that I personally plan to own for life. If you're new to my channel, I work as a finance manager at a top tech company with an MBA in finance and a CPA designation. I've been investing for over a decade now, and I'll share with you both personal and financial reasons for selecting these 8 companies. So without any further ado, let's go over each stock one by one. Stock number 1, Costco. Costco is a membership-based wholesale retailer known for offering bulk goods at discounted prices. At the time of this video, Costco stock is trading at $889.56 per share, and the company is valued at $394 billion. So why is Costco on my list? Well, on a personal note, my family and I are Costco members ourselves. If I'm a customer of a certain company, that makes me more comfortable to invest in them as well. That way, I feel more confident about the company's future because I know firsthand the value that they provide. And every time I visit Costco, it's always packed. The parking lot is always full, the lines are long, and the carts are loaded. This explains why their stock keeps growing. When you compare that to a place like Walgreens, which is often empty, it starts making sense why the Walgreens stock has been declining. For me, that's one way to judge the health of a business, by seeing how active their stores are. Now, from a financial perspective, I always look at certain metrics when I invest. One important thing that I check for is whether or not the company's revenues are consistently increasing. This tells me if the business is expanding and if the customers are coming back. Costco has consistently shown revenue growth, and their membership numbers keep rising, which is a great sign for long-term success. So these reasons make me more confident about investing and holding onto the Costco stocks for life. Stock number 2, Amazon. Amazon is an e-commerce giant that has revolutionized online shopping. At the time of this video, Amazon stock is trading at $188.99 per share, and the company is valued at almost $2 trillion. So why is Amazon on my list? Well, for full disclosure, I actually work for Amazon as their finance manager. As I mentioned earlier in the Costco section, I like to invest in companies that I'm a customer of myself. I also like to invest my time by only working for companies that I personally believe in and use myself as a customer, which is why I decided to work for Amazon. As part of my compensation package, Amazon pays me both in cash and by giving me hundreds of thousands of dollars in stocks that I can either keep or sell. And I'm not selling any of my Amazon stocks as I think they will continue going up in the future. Amazon has fundamentally changed how we live, shop, and do business. We now can buy almost anything online and get it in a few hours or within a day. No one could have predicted this level of customer service just 10 years ago, and I'm very excited about the company's future, which is why Amazon is another stock that I'll own for life. Stock number 3, Visa. Visa is a global payment technology company that facilitates electronic fund transfers worldwide. At the time of this video, Visa stock is trading at $290.62 per share, and the company is valued at $574 billion. So why is Visa on my list of stocks to own for life? While I don't have any personal connection to Visa, its importance in everyday transactions is undeniable. Every time you swipe your credit card at a store, Visa takes a small percentage of that transaction, usually around 2.5%. This might seem small, but consider that there are billions of transactions happening around the world every single day. Visa essentially takes a cut from every single one of them, making it one of the most stable and recession-proof businesses out there. But Visa has an amazing infrastructure. We don't think much about it anytime we go to Walmart, swipe our credit card, and see the approved message within a few seconds. But what happens on the back end is your information travels all the way to Visa, it gets reviewed, verified, and authenticated instantly, and then it travels back to the store. So Visa's infrastructure is extremely powerful. From a financial perspective, Visa has consistently shown strong revenue growth and profitability. As more people continue to move away from cash towards digital payments, Visa is positioned to keep growing. So Visa's stability and continued growth are my main reasons for investing and owning the company for long term. Stock number 4, Apple. Apple designs and manufactures consumer electronics including the iPhone, iPad, MacBook, and many others. At the time of this video, Apple stock is trading at $235, and the company is valued at $3.6 trillion. So why is Apple on my list? Well, for many of us, Apple is a brand that has become ingrained in our daily lives. I personally use iPhone as my phone, MacBook as one of my laptops, and AirPods as my headphones. And I genuinely appreciate the quality of Apple products. But the best thing for me about Apple is just how easily and seamlessly everything works together. It just makes sense to buy all products from one single company. So that makes it one of the most important factors for investing in Apple. Its ecosystem. Once you're in it, you're very likely to stay. With their seamless integration between different devices, Apple has created a user experience like no other company has ever done before. And as customers stay loyal to Apple, this guarantees a consistent recurring revenue stream for the company's new released products. I also don't know if you're aware of this, but for any app that you purchase on the App Store or any in-app purchase that you make using your iPhone or your iPad, Apple actually takes 30% of the transaction. So if you pay $10 to buy a random app on the App Store, Apple automatically makes $3 from that transaction. That's a huge revenue stream for Apple that no company can avoid if they want to sell their apps to Apple customers. So financially, Apple has consistently demonstrated strong revenue growth. They're known for their ability to also maintain strong profit margins, often exceeding 25%. This financial strength is what allows the company to continue innovating and spending billions of dollars on research and development. And these are the reasons for investing in Apple and owning their stocks for life. Stock number 5, PepsiCo. PepsiCo produces beverages and snacks, including household brands like Pepsi, Frito-Lay, and Gatorade. At the time of this video, PepsiCo stock is trading at $175.06 and the company is valued at $240 billion. So why is PepsiCo on my list of stocks to own for life? Well, a lot of people associate PepsiCo mainly with its Pepsi soft drink, but the company is much more than that. They own a wide variety of successful products and brands, and I personally consume and enjoy a lot of them myself. So knowing full well the strength of the company's product range gives me confidence in the company's future. So one main reason I want to own PepsiCo stocks for life is their level of diversification. The company is not dependent on the success of just one single product or brand. Even if Pepsi as a drink stops performing well or suddenly becomes irrelevant, the company has a lot of other high-performing products to rely on. This makes PepsiCo as a company extremely resilient, and the likelihood of them going bankrupt is extremely low. This kind of stability makes PepsiCo a safe bet for long-term investing, especially for someone like me who wants to protect my money. Another great reason for investing in PepsiCo is their attractive dividend yield, which is currently at over 3%. What that means is that for every $100 you have invested in the PepsiCo stock, the company will pay you $3 every single year simply because you own their stocks. It's a great way to earn passive income while also benefiting from the company's growth over time. So between their wide variety of successful products and the opportunity to make passive income through dividend payments, PepsiCo is a company that I'm comfortable to invest in and own their stocks for life. Stock number 6, JP Morgan Chase. JP Morgan Chase is one of the largest financial institutions globally, providing banking, investment, and asset management services. At the time of this video, JP Morgan stock is trading at $225.37 per share, and the company is valued at $641 billion. So why is JP Morgan Chase on my list? Well, on a personal note, I've used many different banks over the years, but my experience with Chase has been the best by far. Their app is incredibly user-friendly, allowing me to manage my accounts effortlessly. On top of that, I've always had positive experiences with their in-person services in their branches. The employees have been helpful and efficient every time I visited, which isn't really something I can say for all banks. So again, my personal experience heavily influences where I choose to invest my money. JP Morgan also has a strong balance sheet, which allows the company to weather financial downturns better than smaller or less diversified banks. During times of economic uncertainty, smaller banks often struggle or fail just because they don't have the same scale and the resources to survive. And that's when JP Morgan actually steps in and buys these smaller banks for pennies on a dollar, making themselves even bigger and stronger. Financial sector has always been one of the most important sectors to invest in, and I think JP Morgan is a solid company to own for life. Stock number 7, Boeing. Boeing is a leading aerospace manufacturer providing commercial airplanes, defense systems, and space exploration technology. At the time of this video, Boeing stock is trading at $155 per share, and the company is valued at $95 billion. So why do I have Boeing on my list of stocks to own for life? I know that this could be a controversial one because the Boeing stock has been tanking recently. We've all seen headlines about Boeing dealing with serious problems, like airplane doors opening mid-flight, rockets failing during tests, and overall quality concerns. And while these issues are obviously concerning, I believe that sometimes struggling times can present the best opportunity to buy the stock for cheap. And in the case of Boeing, buying it now could triple your investment in just a few years if everything goes well. One major factor in Boeing's favor is that it operates in a duopoly in the commercial aircraft space. A duopoly means that there are only two players dominating the entire market, in this case Boeing and Airbus. For any new company to even attempt to enter this market, the barriers to entry are enormous. We're talking about billions of dollars on research and development and decades on testing the new airplanes just to make sure that they meet safety and regulatory standards. And that's why almost no company wants to compete with Boeing and Airbus in this market. Now, if there is any one company that might be able to come in and disrupt the market and actually has the budget to do so, it would be none other than Elon Musk or Tesla. Elon Musk has proven with SpaceX that he can innovate in the airspace industry, and if he decided to go after the commercial aircraft market, that could definitely pose a threat for Boeing. But if that doesn't happen, I think Boeing has a very good chance of bouncing back once they resolve their operational and quality issues. So now could be a good time to buy Boeing stock for cheap and then own it for life. And stock number 8, Tesla. Tesla is an innovative electric car and clean energy company. At the time of this video, Tesla stock is trading at $220.70 per share, and the company is valued at $691 billion. So why is Tesla on my list? Even though I'm not a customer of Tesla yet and I drive a BMW, it's undeniable what Elon Musk and Tesla were able to accomplish over the past few years. But I'm even more excited about what the future holds for Tesla over the long term. Tesla has been at the forefront of innovation, and their recent developments show just how forward-thinking the company is. They recently started delivering their Cybertrucks to customers, which is a type of a pickup truck that people have never seen before. Additionally, Tesla is venturing beyond just cars with projects like Optimus Robot, which is designed to take over mundane tasks. Another cool project is RoboCab, which could transform the taxi and ride-sharing industry in the future. So Tesla's existing success and innovative future plans is what makes me excited about investing in their stocks and owning them for life. So these are 8 companies that I'm personally bullish on. Like, subscribe, and comment with any other company name that you are hoping to see in this video. I hope that you found this video interesting. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.